Why did you do this?
This is The Bones Show.
It's another day. It's another show.
Just another day on the front line, forced to apologize.
It's another show. Here we go. It's the show you know. We need the flow.
Are you just trying to rhyme things now, Jimmy?
Yeah, go flow, mo, flow.
Maybe I'm a misfit.
Vampire.
No. It is The Bone Show. We play videos. We talk about the videos. We are the #1 syndicated radio show in the whole world. How many listeners does that take? 25 million daily listeners. That's what we have.
Maybe I'm a soldier.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for emailing us. Thank you for participating in the show. Thank you, thank you to Jimmy.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah, because he finds us videos and then we talk about the videos. So give me one, Jimmy. Kick me off right now.
No, there's still people out there who, after everything we have seen with our own eyes in the last 10 years now, I guess, still believe that Trump is the bad choice. Like they think we would have been in better shape if we had elected Kamala.
Kamala.
It's absurd. Like, what are you basing these beliefs on? I don't understand. Like, you can look at Obama's track record and pretty much everything he did hurt the American people. And then Obama's puppet Biden did the same thing. Trump's not a good guy. He's not a good guy at all. He's crazy.
He never said he was a good guy. He tells you to your face he's not a good guy, but he's good for the country. He's doing the right thing.
Easy in a lot of ways,
But see, with that accent, nobody's going to listen to you there, buddy. Because you sound like a hillbilly, you look like a hillbilly, and you sound like you don't make any sense. But you're actually making some sense. So we'll listen.
But he's done a better job than any of them ever did. I mean, good God, after Kamala screwed the people in North Carolina, and then there were actually people in North Carolina who voted for her.
She screwed people in North Carolina?
Oh, where was I? I would have stood in line for that.
Yeah, Jimmy, where were you? You missed out.
Thank you. Next. All right. So I always get asked, what are you looking for?
Here's that girl with the big boobs, with the boobs out, the cleavage that you watched yesterday, and you liked her, and you didn't know what color her eyes were.
Yeah, this is that Heather chick.
So here's one of the questions that I ask on all of my dating apps when I'm talking to a guy and getting to know him.
All right, Jimmy, you answer this.
If we are going on a long road trip, do you A, drive the whole way, B, prefer to be the passenger, or C, want to split it 50-50?
Girls can't drive. Girls are horrible drivers. So I'm going to say I'm going to drive the whole time because girls are just really, really bad. And I've never met a girl that can actually drive. So I'm going to say me, drive 104%.
This tells me a lot about the guy depending on how he answers. If he says he wants to drive the entire way, he has a lot more of a dominant personality. He has more of a take charge lead.
No. He fears for his life, and he likes life, and he wants to continue living said life.
Personality, and he has more of that I want to take care of you personality.
Yeah, and that's what you want.
I like A's. B, if he wants to be the passenger, he is more go with the flow. He's more laid back. A lot of times he's more of like...
He's a pothead who just goes, well, yeah, you drive. I'll just look at your cleavage.
Submissive partner. And that's just really not for me because I want to be that partner. I want to be the passenger princess. If he does say C, it's a 50-50 shot with me because it depends on how he answers. And if he's like very condescending or like, I don't think I should have to do it all or blah, 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 No, sir. But if he's like, hey, depending on how long the road trip is, if I'm getting tired, and you're not tired, then yeah, maybe 50-50.
No, on a road trip, I have never said 50-50 because women can't drive.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Because I also get that too. But then I follow it up with the next question.
Okay, here's the next question, Jimmy.
And it is, do you want to drive straight through and get there as quick as possible? Or are you wanting to stop at any big land, like sites to see, take photos? What is your long distance driving preference?
It depends on how long the drive is. If the distance is more than 12 hours, then yeah, we'll stop. We'll take photos. We'll do crap like that. We'll go to the Cadillac Ranch. We'll go to the biggest ball of yarn. We'll do stuff like that. I ain't got no problem with that. But if it's less than 12 hours, you buckle up, little missy. We're driving the whole way.
And so depending on what he says he prefers, it's going to kind of go with my fit because I'm both.
I want to drive like an hour and then stop and go to the Burger King and then drive another hour and then stop and get a Mountain Dew.
Nothing to see.
Yes,
Let
that's
me
fine
sleep.
too.
Let's drive overnight. Less traffic. Let's get there.
Now, you know what? I'm downloading a book and then I'm driving. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening to the Van Halen story and then I'm driving until that book ends. That's a 14-hour book. I'm doing the whole 14 hours.
If we're driving down the coast and we're going to buy anything cool, then yeah, I want to stop. I want to see. I want to get pictures. I want to sightsee. So it really depends. But that is one of the first major questions that I ask a guy when I'm talking to him and getting to know him. Let's try it out. See how you like it.
I don't have any money to go anywhere anyway, so you're going to have to pay, and I'll drive. That's fine, but I ain't got no money.
Yeah, Jimmy's broke. So that's fine. If you want to go places, you got to pay for everything.
Thank you. Next. Last night was hard, and I feel like I need to be honest about how hard this job can be. And I'm not talking about the calls. Sometimes, yes, the calls, but more than that, this year I've been doing my best to be consistent with.
She's a 911 operator, so I bet she's got some good stories of things that happen when she's answering the calls for 911.
Sharing, dispatching with you guys. The funny things that happen, the hard calls that we take, the fun that I have with my coworkers. It's been fun showing you guys what my job looks like, what my days look like as a night shift dispatcher.
Oh, God, can you imagine? She's a night shift dispatcher.
Yeah, that's when you get the best calls.
That's when you get the strangest calls.
Days look like on my off days. I love my job most of the time, but lately I've really been struggling, and I think a lot of it, I'm sure, is compassion fatigue, and that's what a lot of us deal with in this profession. Before I was a dispatcher, I've been a dispatcher for 6 years now. I was a veterinary receptionist, and anyone who's been in or is in the veterinary field knows how draining that field is. That was compassion fatigue. This is compassion fatigue. My body is tired. My brain is tired. I've not been sleeping the past couple of weeks. The sun coming out more does not help.
That makes a lot of sense, because when you hear people on the 911 calls, they sound like they really don't care.
Yeah, so now we're learning it's true. They really don't care.
I need to get another blackout curtain. I hate walking into work and feeling grumpy because I know that is going to affect everyone around me. I don't want to be that person. It's been really hard this past couple of weeks saying goodbye to my family, my 2 kids who beg me not to go to work every night that I leave. I know that I do this job for them, that they're being provided for those nights when I'm just so tired, so sleepy, missing my family. And it's back to back callers who are rude and not, guys, I'm not talking about callers who are panicking, who are in emergency, who need help, who are screaming about the situation they're in. So many people misunderstood that video. It's insane. The people who call 911 over and over again because they're locked out of their car. Just an inconvenience that they're locked out of their car. Locksmith isn't available right away. So we're going to call 911. Tired. But I will come back tonight.
Oh, can you imagine calling 911? I'm locked out of my car. Why are you calling me? Oh, let me work there. That would be great. I could do that for one night. I couldn't do it like full time because I'd crack on people. But I would yell at people nonstop if they called up with stupid stuff.
Yeah, 911.
Yes, I'm locked out of my car.
Why you call 911?
Because I'm locked out of my car. I don't know who else to call.
You gotta call somebody else. You can't be calling us.
Tell them I said hi.
Yeah, Jimmy says hi.
Stupid people, stop calling 911. Why are you calling 911?
Thank you. Next.
I haven't dated in over a decade, and I ain't mad about it. I swear I can go the rest of my life.
I haven't dated in like 3 years, so I'm kind of the same boat.
No, she's not dated in 10 years. Wow, 10 years. I bet she's got a bunch of cats.
I have another romantic connection, and I really think I'll be fine. And in fact, I've
No, I think after 10 years, you're too far gone.
it.
You can't be saved.
I've just not been interested. Bringing a man into my life just sounds like a burden, honestly. I love my life.
Yeah, so you are not the one that should date. But I guarantee she's on the dating apps.
Oh, yeah. She's trying to find somebody, even though she doesn't want a man. She's out there trying to find somebody, and she's just going to be bitchy.
As is. I've worked really hard. I'm more successful. I'm happier. I'm more confident than I've ever been in my life. I don't need some man coming in my life.
You don't
messing
need
it
some
up,
man.
making me question my self-worth, because that's the only thing a man's ever done for me. Am I pretty enough?
Oh, my God. You've had horrible men, and now you're taking it out on all men.
Skinny enough. I don't allow people in my life anymore who make me ask myself those questions. There is one man, though, that pops up on my FYP, and the only time
Let me guess, it's Donald Trump.
I second guess my choices when it comes to choosing not
Is it Seth Rogen?
to spend my life in a romantic relationship, the only time I second guess that is when this man shows up in my FYP.
Is it Arnold Schwarzenegger?
And even though he's a handsome,
Is it Dr. Phil?
good-looking guy, this is not a lust.
Yeah, I bet
thing.
it's Dr.
It's
Phil.
I'm a drunk pimp.
I have a crush on his character, his personality.
I'm not sure what benefit you got out of being a drunk pimp.
Somebody like him would add value to my life. I mean,
Yeah, Dr. Phil.
he adds value to my FYP. You can tell he loves his mommy. He loves his daughter. He's just a good man.
No, you don't know. He's on your For You
I
page.
think he likes to eat. I think he can appreciate a good meal. He likes cake. He prefers
Who doesn't like cake?
I like cake.
white cake over chocolate cake. That is my kind of man. As much as I love cake, I've never been crazy about chocolate cake.
How about when this is over, we go do a little Coke?
I love chocolate and I love cake, but not necessarily chocolate cake.
I love chocolate cake.
You're a bitch.
White cake always.
Now all I want is chocolate cake.
He's funny. He's
Oh my God, she's going to make me want chocolate cake more.
smart. He has so much
Rotten little bitch.
wisdom.
See, you're talking yourself into it.
Kindness.
You just said you're not going to be with a man, but now you want chocolate cake in this man.
Stop saying chocolate cake.
I have no idea how old he is, but I'm guessing he would have to be somewhere near my age. I think he said he has a daughter who's 18.
Going to have the Mexican mafia kill you?
I don't think he's married. Lord have mercy. I hope I'm not talking about a married man like this. I would feel awful
I don't care about that.
because I would never do that.
I could beat them unconscious.
But once again, it doesn't have to be him, but it would have to be somebody like him.
She's talking herself into a guy, isn't she?
Yeah, and chocolate cake.
Stop saying chocolate cake.
With his personality, his character,
That's all I want
somebody
is
like
chocolate
him
cake
who is at
now.
least 6 feet tall. Because, I'm 5'12", and who knows, he may not even be 6.
Did she just say she's 5'12"?
I think she did. Hold on, I'm going to rewind that because I think she did say 5'12".
6 feet tall. Because, I'm 5'12", and who knows, he may not even be
Yep, she said 5'12".
6 feet tall.
Do not waste my time, woman.
He could be 5'3" for all I know. I know
She said 5'12".
that's so shallow, but if I want to be with a man, I want to be with a
Who says 5'12"?
man who
Nobody. That's 6 feet. Nobody says 5'12". That's just stupid.
makes me feel like a woman. Oh, he can sing
Oh, you're a big woman.
too. Oh, this bubby cat can sing.
Oh, he can sing.
And I can carry a tune in a butt.
I can sing too. She is a devil woman with evil thought in mind. Beware the devil woman.
But I love a man that can sing. I ain't saying his name. That's too much pressure on him.
Dr. Phil.
She's talking about me. I'm not 5'12", though. I'm 5'13".
Oh, I'm not even sure.
Yeah, Jimmy's 5'13 and a
I
half.
ever want to get in a situation where I have to start regularly shaving my legs again.
Oh,
I'm just
God,
saying,
no.
The thought has crossed my mind.
Do you feel dirty? Do you feel cheap?
Well, this feller pops up on my FYP. Can you guess who it is, though?
Drew Peterson.
Crush popping up on your FYP, too? I wonder if he's gay. I don't think he's
No, Dr. Phil's not gay.
gay.
Are you gay?
But it would make perfect sense if he was gay, because I'm always more drawn to gay men than I am straight men. Just on a basic human level, take romance out of it. I enjoy gay men more than I do straight men.
Are you stereotyping people?
Thank you. Next.
Just because they're rock stars doesn't mean they're great in bed. So the first time I had to dismiss somebody.
Oh, this is what are you, roadie? A roadie.
No, Jimmy. Groupie.
Oh, this is a groupie. She had to be a groupie a long time ago.
I wanted Bret Michaels so bad, and Poison was opening up for
Yeah, it had to be 45 years ago.
Def Leppard. This roadie that got Kristen and I to be the biggest groupies in Salt Lake, he was working for David Lee Roth and Poison. He's like, well, Bret doesn't like this, doesn't like that. He's like, so put on this lipstick, put on that. So we go over to Poison's hotel. He knocks on Bret's door. Bret's out of the shower. He's in a towel. And he's like, here, Bret, this is your girl for the day. And Bret's like, come on in.
I want to be a rock star now.
Yeah, everybody wants to be a rock star. I mean, there's people knocking on your door, and here's a girl for the day. Thank you.
I was like, cool. So he goes down, and I'm like, I was 16. And I was like, ugh.
She was 16.
We're going to say that this didn't happen, that this is all fantasy, and it's not real, because we don't want to get Bret in trouble.
Is the paint drying? Ow. You don't use your teeth, dude. So literally, I tapped him on the head. I go, excuse me. And he was like, oh, you ready for him? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't think this is working for me. And I just really seriously got up, got my stuff, got a shuttle back to David Lee Roth's hotel, and went back to David Lee Roth.
You're like a record company. You drop Bret Michaels for David Lee Roth.
Thank you. Next.
Real big difference between all of us that were born in the 70s and the rest of y'all. See, my mama never was a gentle parent, right? She run her house like she was a drill sergeant.
Yeah, my mom was a drill sergeant too, and I was born like in the 2000s.
So instead of her sending a nice text message that said, Sugar, would you?
Yeah, your mom couldn't send a text message in the 70s because it didn't work that way.
Mind cleaning your room today? That's not what you got. On the back of the past due light bill, on the counter, would be a letter that said, the grass better be cut, this house better be clean, and it better be done before I get home from work, or I'm gonna be checked. And we didn't have babysitters. I was 6 years old, putting myself on the bus.
Yeah, it's true. You didn't have babysitters.
Yeah, babysitters. Who watched you?
The dog.
The dog can't watch. You gotta have babysitters.
We didn't have babysitters. Your mom just went, go to school. But I don't know how to get to school. I don't care. Just figure it out.
My mama would say, you do not open that door for anybody, for any reason, and make sure you lock that door when you walk out of it to go get on that bus. Now, if you open that door, what am I going to do? I'm going to beat your ass. Now, look, we didn't have anything such as time out. My mama ain't never put me time out a day in my life, and I got in trouble a lot.
Yeah, there was no such thing as timeout. They hit you in the face.
What? Your parents would hit you?
Jimmy, the principal could hit you. Your teacher could spank you.
No, they would go to jail if they did that.
No, they wouldn't go to jail. They would be praised.
What did my mama do? She would work me. She would work me till I could barely lift my hands. I don't know what I would be doing. I liable to be scrubbing floors, painting the house, cutting the grass. It didn't matter. But my punishment was always I had to work. And then what'd she do? She beat your ass. You know what? I honestly can say I raised my two girls pretty much the same way.
No, you did not.
I might have missed my call in the military, other than I really didn't want anybody telling me what to do. But damn, I'd have made a good drill sergeant.
No, I bet you treated your kids so nice. Nothing like your mom. You can talk all the crap, but we were nothing like our parents.
Thank you. Next.
Okay, y'all. Did y'all know that there are grown men out here who do not eat the cookies?
I love cookies.
She's not talking about the cookies.
Snack time!
Yeah, she's talking like the Cookie Monster.
No, she's not talking about those type of cookies. She's talking about the girl cookies.
What's a girl cookie?
You'll find out.
That's what they telling me, y'all. That there are still grown men at my age, over the age of 50, that don't eat cookies.
Yeah, because your cookie is old and crusty.
Cookies.
That's just the reason why
I hope
men
y'all know
don't
what-
eat the cookies.
I'm talking about trying to keep it look clean.
Because they ain't fresh cookies. They ain't mama cooked, fresh, out of the oven cookies. No, these cookies are dry. These cookies been in the sun for 45 years. These are not good cookies. And they got raisins and things in them that you don't know what it is.
Like, I'm in the lost for
I don't like raisins in my cookies.
That's not what we're talking about, Jimmy.
words. In 2025,
You're talking about cookies.
Not talking about cookies.
we still got grown men out here saying they don't eat the cookies. Are they lying?
No, they're not lying because your cookie's not good.
They playing with our emotion.
No,
Which
you
one-
have bad
What is
cookies.
it? Like, is that really a thing? Like,
You have too much yeast in your cookies. It's a really big cookie. It's not good.
Is that something I need to be asking these
No, it was good when it was made.
grown men?
But now that it's stale.
Like, is that
It's like when you put cookies in a cookie jar and you don't put the lid on the cookie jar. Yeah, the cookie is still a cookie, but it's not really edible. I mean, you can take the cookie out and play with the cookie, but the cookie is not really, you don't want to share it with your friends. You take a bite and you spit it in the trash can. That's pretty much what a 50-year-old cookie is.
I didn't know that was a thing. And ladies, if you get a man that says he does not eat the cookies, is that a deal breaker for you?
No, because the cookies are old cookies.
Snack time!
Obviously, it's a thing out here, and I didn't know nothing about it because I thought it always came with a combo. But y'all let me know.
No, it only comes in the kids' meal. It doesn't come in the adult meal.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, Jimmy, I'll explain it to you later, but we're really not talking about cookies, okay? Here, let me whisper it to you.
Oh my God! What? No!
Snack time!